Okay, I've heard the all the uproar in YouTube land and in social media about Kwame Brown, coming up in arms against LeBron James for bringing Bronny to the league and Bronny can't play and all this and that. And the debate that Kwame Brown had with Anton Daniels and how Anton was coming from the area of financial and the financial game and economics, and Kwame was coming from the purity of the game and disrupting the game and not putting out the best product. I've been hearing all that, and if you go back to one of my videos that I called it out um, about how LeBron is basically using his leverage to bring Bronny to the league, and I said it makes him a good parent, and I stand on that, and I'm about to tell you why. I hate the argument. When people are in a debate, and women do it a lot, but men do it too. I hate the fact that the thing that when someone having a debate and nigga ask the question, is this good or bad to do such and such and such, and then a gaslighting person who know they wrong, who know that they're about to lose the debate, try to win the debate off of playing both sides of the fence. They say something like, well, it's good and bad at the same time, and I'm going to tell you, I can pick a side, bro. It ain't good and bad. I'm for it and against it, and like trying to, man, shut up. Pick a side, bro, and stand on it, and debate your ideology and your logic, bro. You feel me? I hate that, but the reason why I bring that up because this situation is the rare situation that both sides are right. Kwame Brown is right in a sense of the purity of the game, putting out the best product on the court. And all he doing is critiquing Bronny's game, just like Stephen A. Smith critiqued his game and called him, said he couldn't play no basketball, whatever. Like Kwame is right. Like what LeBron doing, there's players that deserve that spot more than Bronny. He's absolutely right. But there's a blind spot that most people, 99% of people, there's a blind spot that y'all just don't see. Y'all ain't even taking into consideration. A lot of people ain't taking this stuff into consideration just because they hate LeBron. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of hate for LeBron. But see, LeBron has this love and hate relationship with the fans that he just capitalizing on. The same people who hate LeBron ain't gonna have nothing to talk about when he leaves, so they love that he here so they can have something to talk about, so they can watch the Lakers game, so they can watch. But the blind spot is that you can't talk about what LeBron is doing because you couldn't do it. You could never do it. It's never been done. Michael Jordan maybe could have done it. Maybe could have done it if he had a son that was that had a 40-inch vertical leap coming out of high school when he was with the Wizards. He maybe, but that's even stretching it. Cause you know what I'm saying, that Bronny is over 6 foot and got a 40-inch vertical leap, so you can make that argument. You see what I'm saying? But MJ maybe could have did it when he was with the Wizards, but he didn't have a son with a 40-inch vertical leap. But coming back to there's a blind spot. I come from poverty, bro. LeBron James came from a single parent household and it didn't come up with much. There's an argument that Kwame Brown made of Shaq didn't do that with Sharif O'Neal. Melo didn't do that with his son. Wade didn't do that with his son. Just put them on an NBA team. And Carlos Boozer has sons that can play good basketball. He didn't put, you know why? Because Shaq, Melo, Wade, Boozer, they can't play no ball in their 40s. Man, come. They don't got no leverage. They don't got no leverage like LeBron. This has never. LeBron can do what nobody else could ever do. There's no organization saying, man, and when Shaquille O'Neal was 40 years old, there was no team in the league like, if we don't have Shaq on the team, we won't sell out games this year. Man, there's no team. When Dwayne Wade was 40, there's no team. The Miami Heat, they was trying to get him out of there. They wasn't like, man, if we don't have Dwayne Wade, our attendance is gonna. There's not gonna be eyes on our team if we don't have Dwayne Wade. Man, ain't nobody come to see you, Otis. Hey, when Melo was on the Rockets, and the Rockets wasn't like, man, if we lose Melo, we're not gonna have the attendance that we have now. I'm doing something. I don't got it, man. When Boozer never been the type of player. Ever. Boozer never been the type of player to garner that type of attention. What Boozer look, and when Boozer at 40 years old, if we don't have Carlos Boozer in our on the block grabbing rebounds, we're not gonna sell our game. So we need Carlos Boozer. Man, come on, bruh. LeBron James, this has never been done. LeBron James is 40 years old, and if he jumps, his head is still that much over the cylinder of the rim, bruh. LeBron James still gonna be top 10 in scoring in the league, still averaging 6 assists, still averaging can average 7 boards, still. Everybody's still looking at him like, man, I don't see that much of a drop-off. He need to win a championship. Everybody's still they still holding LeBron to the same, bro. And if somebody try to bring up the argument, like even the hater, Skip Bayless, somebody try to bring up the argument that, man, he's 39, 40 years old. Skip Bayless be like, no, his game ain't went down, so no, I don't want to hear it. We still hold him, his championship a bust. Everybody looking at LeBron like, bro, it's still championship or bust. You ain't your skills ain't the minute. Bro, this has never been done. So the Lakers is like, he's still a top player in the league, still in the Olympics, dishing it out, dunking. At 40 years old, like, bro, the Lakers like, man, he's still here, he's still balling, he's still selling out our games. Space Jam, everybody's still looking. The celebrities still coming to the game to see LeBron. Hey, LeBron, what do you need? You need coffee in the morning? You need Krispy Kreme donuts every morning when you get here? You need... This is... selling out the games like LeBron gonna sell out the games for the Lakers. The Lakers are like, oh, you need Bronny? You need Bronny as the 12th man? Hey, sign Bronny. You need Bryce too? We'll go get Bryce. We'll go get Bryce as a junior in high school. If you want, we'll pull the strings. We'll ask the commissioner. We'll go get Bryce too. You want us to go get Bryce too? You know how much money on the lot? This has never been done. Now let's put it into perspective. Like, are y'all crazy? If Shaq can garner that, and then Shaq is the one who said, my money is my money. My kids better pave y'all own way. Y'all better show me that y'all can go out here in society as a dominant human being and dominate and get your own fortune. And LeBron probably looking at it the same way. You're not gonna be no trust fund, baby. You say you got the dream of going to the NBA. Well, I got the leverage that nobody else ever had. I'm gonna get you in the NBA. and when I get there, you better not embarrass me. Even if it's starting out rocky right now, but you better get in here and work, and you better become a role player that's 3-and-D. You better become it. You better become it if I get you in. He just challenging his son. I came from poverty. I would do the same for my son if I could have garnered that kind of leverage. Everybody's speaking, but you can't garner that leverage like LeBron. You not 6'8", you not 275 pounds. You can't jump above the backboard at 40 years old. You ain't got the Lakers looking at you like we need you to sell out games. None of y'all can do none of that. Come on, man. Shaq can't do that. Shaq didn't keep his durability. He ate Popeye's chicken and Krispy Kreme donuts and couldn't play no more ball. Boozer never had the skill. Wade couldn't play at 38, 39, 40. Melo couldn't garner that kind of leverage at that age. How you gonna speak? You can't do what LeBron do. You can't do that. You can't do that. You don't got that pedigree. You ain't got that pedigree, man. Nobody got that pedigree, man. Come on, man. Y'all crazy. I come from poverty. And say if I was in LeBron's shoes coming from that humble beginning, I'm a project baby. I come from the project. I'll make sure my son get them millions of dollars and be able to live out his dream and tell him he better work hard too. If I was in Bronny's shoes and I had the dream of playing in the NBA and I say, Dad, use your leverage to get me on. I know I'm not playing. I'm only averaging 4 points. Use your leverage. You could do it. You LeBron, you could do it. If my dad was to tell me, man, son, I don't want to disrupt the purity of the game. I can't do it. Man, I don't care if you 6'8". If my daddy's 6'8", 200, we gonna fight. Man, I'll pick up a baseball bat and knock my daddy across. Man, my daddy better not never tell, you better get me on. You better put me on. So I can get these millions, but I don't want to spend your money. Put me on. I'm gonna get these millions and I'm gonna work hard. My daddy bet not. If you can get me over, if you bet not cut purity of the game, it's a dog eat dog world. There's players who play better than Bronny that deserve that spot. Tough luck. Your daddy couldn't do what Bronny daddy can do, man. I want to make this video short, man. Y'all crazy. People come from humble beginnings. I'm from poverty. If my daddy could have get me on, he better get me on. If I could have do that for my son, I'm getting my son on. Kwame Brown is right on the stance of the purity of the game, but there's a blind spot in the logic of this has never been done. You talking from a stance of you couldn't pull that tight weight like LeBron pulling. Boozer, Shaq, Melo, Wade can't pull that type of weight. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Logical life perspective. Logical sports perspective. Logical life perspective is my other channel. Logical sports perspective.